Welcome back to Teach Me Money Methods and my Building in Public series. I believe this is video number 15 or day 15. Let's jump in real quick. So we had a 554 day and then also followed by software commissions. And these are mostly new sales or residual or reoccurring commissions on the softwares that I'm promoting. And I haven't spent too much time on talking about the software commissions, but these are mainly coming from about 5 or less pieces of software. So this isn't like I've signed up to 100 different affiliate programs and I make a sale here and there. This is really mainly focusing on just about 3 to 5 software that I get paid, usually make commissions on a daily basis. And then we had a decent day. I consider anything around the $90 to $115 mark, something around there. You can see some consistency building right there on average. What is our average right over here? So far, our average is about $68 a day on AppSumo. All right, it's a pretty decent day right there. So what I want to talk about today real quick, I just want to jump right into it, is that I think this is valuable because when we're talking about paid traffic versus free traffic, and I'm starting to test out paid traffic now, right? And I can tell you right now, I've already spent hundreds of dollars. I'm doing the Udemy solo ads. I think everyone just calls it Udemy, even though Udemy is very much confused with the course building platform as well. But anyways, I'm doing solo ads on Udemy. And I think I spent like $140 for 200 clicks. We'll see how that turns out. I do know that I've already gotten 30 subscribers, which is super cool, but I'll have the numbers and I'll know what it cost to get each one of those probably at the end of the day. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you want to learn what my campaign with my solo ads ended up costing. But that leads me into also talking about TikTok, right? You guys already know I went over that and I told you that we spent some money with TikTok as well. Right over here, you can see that we spent $135 and it yielded us 51 conversions or leads. And that cost us a total of $2.65 per lead, right? And so what I want to talk about is that the bulk of actually 100% of my commissions right now, I don't think I've actually made a commission yet with paid traffic, even though I'm spending money. And I'm doing this testing for you guys, right? So we can actually see why what I teach, getting free traffic from YouTube, is so important, because it's extremely powerful leads that you're getting, because it builds up slowly, but then after a while, it becomes very powerful because you build an audience, right? So I always talk about building an audience first, and then you can promote products. Once you build that foundation and that audience, that's when it gets really fun, because then people start listening to you, they start following you, and so forth. And so I wanted to share with you right here, I'm just going to unlock this. If I unlock this right here, you can see that on TikTok, we spent $1.15 per click. So that is so it actually cost us $2.65 per lead to obtain a new email address. But in order for someone to click on the Learn More button in my TikTok ad, that costed us $1.15, right, from this 135. So that's why we were able to get 118 clicks, right? 118 clicks. And that ended up costing us $135. And then we got 51 conversions from that. And so when we come down over here, you might be thinking, where did this 1,220 clicks come from? Let me show you what 1,220 clicks looks like for free. When we come over here into my tracker, and this is where I keep 90% of my affiliate links are inside of this tracker right over here. And you'll see, I use this, it's called Switchy. I got it on AppSumo for $40. And you can see that I'm driving clicks every single day on new products. I put this video out yesterday. We can go and look at the stats right over here. And you'll see based on users, clicks, referrers, countries, and so forth. And you'll be able to see right here all day long consistent traffic going to this. And the traffic came pretty much 100% from YouTube. Okay, so that's where I get that. And it is also broken down by country right over here: United States, United Kingdom, Australia, Singapore, Brazil, Canada, right there. That is where the most of the clicks came from. But when we look at something like this that I put out on January 9th, so we're talking about 2 or 3 days worth of data now. We can go and look at this data, and now it'll break it up by the days, right? So we can actually look at January 9th. That was the launch of the software. We got 126 clicks there, and this is free clicks, right? So you take that $1.15 and you multiply it by 126. This would have costed us about $130 cash to get this traffic. And guess what? This is why free traffic is more powerful than paid. The paid traffic, they don't know anything about you. And whether you're promoting a TikTok video, a YouTube video, whether you're paying for solo ads and sending an email to someone, that's somebody that you're paying for that traffic, right? It's called interruption marketing or disrupt marketing, right? You're literally stopping somebody from doing something, like they're watching TikTok, right? And then all of a sudden my ad comes in and interrupts them a little bit. And then they may click, they may sign up or something like that, but they're not as interested in your product as the people that are actually watching your YouTube channel, and they subscribed most likely. They're interested in the topic at hand, and they're interested in what you have to say, and they're interested in the product. There's a higher conversion rate. There's a higher interest in what I call warm or even hot leads or hot traffic as compared to paid traffic, which is pretty much usually always cold traffic. So it's very hard to convert that traffic. It takes a while. And here's the amount of clicks that we're getting. I just put a video out today about Questify as well on one of my other channels. And so you'll see that this will launch up on January 12th. We'll get another really good traffic day over here. Hopefully some sales as well. It's a really good software. But I wanted to show you that if we come over here I'll just back out of that real quick, and you can see that just the consistent traffic, some hit better than others, right? This is an AppSumo review, only got 26 clicks. Whisper only got 25 clicks. So that means that those were not as popular. I didn't get as many views on those videos, and so they're not as popular, but still it would have cost $26 just to get the amount of affiliate traffic that I got on each one of these even little tiny videos. Okay, right here. And this stays true with all of the different channels that I track. Right here on Teach Me Money Methods, you can see all the traffic that I've used this tool for, and I use just the swiy.co, so swi or swy.co, and I have all these different links right in here as well, where I will promote a product as well. And it just keeps going. I have another channel called LTD Reviewer. I haven't published anything in about a year, but you can see that it brought traffic as well. And then we can go over here to another channel. I used it right here. I brought 92 free clicks to copy.ai. And then we can come over here to another channel, Ecom Printables. Look at traffic right here, free traffic from YouTube marketing, right? And then you can see over here, AI content creation, we have more traffic coming over here as well. So I can go over here to the account right over here and show you that if I go under billing, you can see that I'm an AppSumo customer. I can have up to 30,000 clicks per month. And this tracks over the last 30 days. It's nothing fancy. It doesn't really say that, but I've already reached out to support, and they did say that when you click on billing, this number right here, the 1,225 clicks, that is the total over the last 30 days. So over the last 30 days, I've seen this higher at like 1,800 clicks, depending on, or remember what I told you, we're in January. This is going to be one of the slowest months of the entire year. And so traffic has already slowed down a little bit, but over 1,000 clicks, right? 1,225 free clicks. And that's what brings me back to showing you that when we come over here and we look at the 1,220 clicks, this is how much it would cost, right? You would take $1.15 times 1,220 clicks. This traffic right here would cost me $1,403 per month. Now, how much did these 1,220 clicks make me over the last 30 days? We would have to go into my accounting software, and as of yesterday, it made me about $11,000, so $10,900 right over here. So let's go back over, now that we have that data, it made me $10,900. So this is how much money I made in the last 30 days from free traffic. Now I can tell you that if we spent $1,400 in traffic that this would not even be half of that. I can tell you right now, based on even my paid traffic testing, that the people that you see on YouTube creating an e-commerce store, a Shopify store, they find a product on Alibaba and they go out and then they go and invest a ton in TikTok ads and that whole model, right? I don't know if you've seen YouTube videos like that, but the model exists. These are people that have had a ton of money and a ton of trial and error and a lot of failures in order to go out there and do it really well. Most of the time they're able to do it, but that takes a lot of time and years of effort. And the stuff that they don't show you on those videos is that they've been doing it for years and they've had a lot of failures. And so I can just tell you right now, based on any time that I've ever tried paid traffic throughout the years, and that the conversion rate is almost non-existent. And so even if I paid for the traffic right here, is what I'm trying to really get at with you guys, is that even if I paid $1,400 out of pocket for that traffic, there's no way with any confidence or certainty that I would have made my almost $11,000 in the last 30 days. I would say that out of that $1,400, even your break even would be, you would be almost happy if you made $1,500 and you got in the profit, right? It takes a lot of training and effort and trial and testing, and oh, that ad didn't work, shut that ad off, start a new ad. Ooh, this one's getting a little bit lower cost per click, but then is the creative good? Can we make the creative better? What are we doing with that traffic? People usually don't just click a buy button when they don't know anything about you. And so that's why even with paid traffic, you would want to do this more of a branding type thing, more of getting in and getting email subscribers so they can start warming them up, so you can start sending them to your YouTube channel. And that's what I'm doing right now with my list. If we come into here, you can see I have the Six Figure Freedom Club funnel set up and I have 82 conversions so far. It has a really bad conversion rate. I need to fix something, right? I need to go and do some A/B split testing, see if I can get this up to 25 or 30%. Those days of 50% or higher conversion rates on emails, that was 10 years ago. I think it's possible to get 50% conversion rate, but I think a good conversion rate is 25% or higher. And so I'm definitely on the low end right there. I need to go and fix my landing page or something. And I did change something about my landing page. This was 15% yesterday. It's already gone up to 16%. It is improving a little bit. I removed like 3 words from my squeeze page, tried to make it a little bit simpler. But we can come over here to the main dashboard and I'm going to blur those out. Let me make a note real quick. I made a note to blur the emails this time, but you can see that over the last 30 days, we brought in 123 new leads. And I would say that from the TikTok was 51, and then I've already brought in 30 in. So I can already tell you that over 80 of them, right, have come from paid, and the rest would have been natural, organic from like YouTube. It's very slow trickling in from YouTube, but those are going to be really good subscribers. Always more powerful if they actually subscribe to you watching a video. But still, we know that we're going in here to the email campaigns over here, and we are warming them up by sending them in right over here. And now they are being a part of this email series right over here. Okay. So I just wanted to drive that home, that you can go and get free traffic, starting a YouTube channel, building a real business, building a real online presence, and building a real audience. And then you'll be able to save yourself a lot of money in paid ads. And then your money that you actually make for free traffic is going to be a lot higher, in my opinion. So hopefully you got value from that. Let's go and check out if there was any questions to answer. Right over here, just answering some questions. We got Vasti showing up again. Thank you for showing up day in and day out. Love it. So you said that you love the longer video series, although I suppose it can turn others away when they first see the length and don't understand the content. I really wanted to like Jackie's videos, and I will give them some more views, but they seem much more technical and the dollar amounts are not obtainable with my skill set. The spreadsheet is the most important part of understanding the journey. It shows us how your application of knowledge and techniques affect your business income. I always try commenting to help the algorithm. I appreciate you very much. And I do agree. I think that this building in public series, I'm sticking with the spreadsheet. It is what it is, but I am going to make the announcement right now. I believe I'm only going to do the building in public for 30 videos. So we're right at the halfway mark. We're at 15 right now. I just picked up TubeBuddy Pro for just this channel. And that's $32 a month. It's just nuts just to A/B test thumb. And I don't even like the A/B tester because the A/B tester only does it one day at a time. And a really good A/B split testing would be, and that, the only company that will be able to launch that is when YouTube launches their ABC split testing tool. They're actually going to simultaneously, throughout the very first day of launch, they're going to spit out up to 3 YouTube thumbnails. And you're going to be able to, and then it's going to be able to select the best one. And so this is the best that I've got is TubeBuddy. This one, I created this thumbnail for yesterday's video as well. We'll see how it performs today. But as traffic falls off on day 2 drastically anyways, right? And if your thumbnail sucks on day 1, it can drastically impact the rest of your video's lifespan because if your thumbnail sucked really bad and your click-through rate sucked, then YouTube is likely not going to be pushing your video out anymore on day 2. So I think that the thumbnail tester in TubeBuddy is a little bit flawed anyways, but maybe they don't really have a whole lot of control over it anyways. Maybe there's no way for them to keep changing out your thumbnail. But anyways, I am trying everything that I can in order to just drive the business forward, drive this channel forward. My other channels are doing great. This one, I'm trying to see what I can do. But nonetheless, I'm only going to do this for 30 days, and then I'm going to move on with kind of trying to create and serve my audience the best that I can and grow the channel. All right, and we have Dan Best, excellent info on TikTok ads. I appreciate that, man. I'm glad that was helpful content. So useful. More of these actionable info, please. And yes, it may be a good idea to do tight scripted videos as it may increase watch time. So I totally get that and agree. I'm going to try to really stick to 15 minutes or less. The 12-minute mark would be great when after this building in public. The building in public it's hard to keep it under a certain amount of time because I am being so helpful to you guys. And it's not just fluff content. And after these next 15 videos in my Building in Public series comes to an end, you'll see that my videos are going to tighten up a lot more, and absolutely agree with you. So thank you guys so much for showing up. Make sure to comment for tomorrow, and I'll see you in the next video.